hello, welcome to my channel. Bienvenidos a mi canal. I said it in Spanish too. Lo dije en español también. No, but really, I'm Spanish and I speak English too. So I go back and forth between Spanish and English all the time when I'm in the house. I literally, sometimes I'm like, my mom is talking to me and I'm answering her in Spanish when she's talking in English. And then it's like we're all like talking all mixed language with mixed languages. Spanish and English. So yes. So right now we're gonna talk about Dissecting Project Inspired. So many of you might know her is as Nicole Weeder, and she created Project Inspired, the website. But recently, I guess her website is not there anymore, but her Instagram is. And Project Inspired is close. You write it close together and you just put Instagram. And she might not have a website, but she does have a book and she does have Instagram. Okay, so that's good. And she has other social media websites that you can check out. But I love her a lot because she talks about Christianity and women, how to feel inspired to achieve your dreams with God's help. And she emphasizes why being a Christian woman in a world where there's a lot of temptations, how to behave. And it's really beautiful information, and it inspires you to be the best version of yourself. So I love her Instagram, and I dissected her page. We're dissecting her page to see what interesting things we can talk about that I think all teens should know about. She says, be the kind of person you want to date. She talks about this in her Instagram, and I really think that she has a point about be the kind of person you want to date. Because if you are, for example, lazy to clean your room, I do that. Oh my god, I do that. Well, but if you what you want, you have to do. Okay, that's what I learned too. I know it, but sometimes I feel like I worked so hard in the day that I just don't want to do my room, and my room is a mess. But I try to do it. I try to too. Okay, I try. I'm not perfect, but I try. But she tries to be the best version of herself, so that she can attract that from her partner. Because if you mistreat your partner, like you throw pasta at him, and you swear at him, and you say you're the worst person I've ever met in my life, and you abuse that person, you're gonna get abuse back. And sometimes, guys, even in abusive relationships, not all women who are abused give out abuse. Okay, so that that doesn't happen. Like, for example, my stepfather was abusive towards me, and most of the time I was just a nice girl, and he just was this monster who just wanted to ruin my day. Just enjoyed doing that. But what I mean by what you give is what you get in a relationship is, if you do it constantly, you can, and you talk things out and talk things through with that implied in your relationship, you can be able to foster a healthy bond between that person. And by no means do I suggest that if you're giving nurturing and you're giving kindness, and that person is giving trash, like my stepfather was giving trash and treating you badly, that's time to break that relationship and say bye. Bye-bye. And in my case, when I went to college, my grandpa and grandma from Mexico, I'm so grateful that the college that I was in gave me a scholarship, and I was able to, with that scholarship, able to study there. But food, and which was my meals and my living area, were paid by my grandparents, because they knew that my stepfather treated me horribly and liked to take my computer away over silly things and treated me bad. And I'm just really grateful for family overall, because I think in no way should you stay, if you're giving nurturing and you're giving kindness away and that person is treating you badly, that is not a healthy relationship. Because most really healthy relationships, when you give love and kindness away, kindness and love come back to you. And when something is wrong, you can talk things out peacefully. And again, talking things out peacefully between each other will make you more closer, bring you more closer to that person. So yes, so that's, be the person you want to date. I love Lauren Norris, because check her out. Oh my god, I'm gonna rate her. It's at the Lauren Norris, at the THE Lauren LAUREN Norris NORRIS, and she has a little purse in her videos, in one of her videos, that she says, "Be the CEO your parents want you to marry." And then that was so inspired me to, that was so inspiring to me, because she said, because of her purse and her, she says, be the girl that just went for it, and also be the CEO that your parents want you to marry. And I'm like, yeah, I can do this. This is good. I can do this. I can move on and with my life and do something meaningful. And that's a beautiful statement that reflects on what we're talking about, on being that kind of person that you want to have in your life. Alright. So stop chasing men who don't want you. I spent chasing a guy that didn't want me for years, guys. For years. And I thought he loved me, because he said he looked like he was having interest in me, but then he wasn't. He would ignore me and wouldn't even communicate with me. So this tug of war of yes, no, yes, no, yes, you look hot, no, I don't want you, yes, I want you, no, I don't want you, yes, I want you. That tug of war, on and on and on and on, tells you to stop chasing men that don't want you, because you waste your time. You not only waste your time, but you waste your life, your precious life, from finding someone who is interested in you. And by any means, am I saying that this man that you are going out with has to define who you are in a way that paralyzes you to become someone you're not. So, like, what I mean by that is that you're trying to please someone to like you so much that you become someone you're not. So, okay? So, and that feels horrible, to have something like that happen to you. Alright, so as I was dissecting Project Inspired in Instagram, I wish it was a magazine, by the way. Oh my god, I wish Nicole Weeder would make this into a magazine. I would buy it. I would, for real. It says, God invented paying it forward. So if you're blessed and blessings come into your life, always make sure to give it forward, because and she talked about this in her site. She said that wouldn't you like it if somebody was nice to you, and you wouldn't make you feel better, right? It would make your day be like, oh, I'm so happy this person was so nice to me and in the bus stop. Or this person in the traffic light let me pass by. That was green. It was green for him, and he still let me pass by. That's such a nice man. Or things like that. When God gives you blessings, pay it forward, because then more good blessings come to you. And that's what Nicole Weeder was trying to tell you in that Instagram post as I was dissecting her Project Inspired page. And the last one, hand your tomorrow to God and watch what He can do. I think this is so relatable, because sometimes, like, for example, you are so down and outcast because you believe that God is ignoring your dreams and God is not helping you out. And I think when you have more trust in Him and you take action towards your dreams as you have faith in Him, He will help you out. I promise you that. I've been through a lot of pain in the past life where I was like, I wanted to graduate from a university that I really wanted to go to, as I say in my book. And my book is coming out too, by the way. I don't know, it's soon it's gonna come out. But I explained how I wanted to go to this university, and I was like, I tried everything that I could, and I didn't get in the first time. And I think that the next time I applied, maybe I'll get in. But it was Harvard, and I didn't get in for my SAT scores. But now that I want my doctorate degree, I want to have the experience of studying there at Harvard, even if it's online. But being part of Harvard is something wonderful, and I want to be part of that. And I think that even if it's online again, I would love to be part of be their student. And I think that working my ass off, even if I get to Harvard in my 50s, I still accomplished it, because after all of my businesses that I want to start, and all of my books that I want to publish, eventually that will lead me into Harvard. Even if I was rejected once, that would lead me into Harvard for all my hard work and my successful dreams that I want to accomplish. So I'm humble about it, but I do want to let you know that, for example, when I was abused as a child, I gave my hand to God, and I told him, God, this is your doing in my life. I want you to be an inspiration, and I want to be a woman of God, a godly woman that people can look up to, and I want to change the world for the better. And I want you to help me do that. And I was president in FMCC, in a community college of, it was a club that helped the community outreach. That was a club. And also I had other things. I was a senator of something, and also another thing which got me into a private university. And I graduated 1 year earlier, and in my private university I graduated 2 years earlier. Yes, because it was 5 years degree, and I did it in 3 years. So things like that can make a difference in your resume. And those things came from God, not me. From prayer, and from following my dreams too. From following my dreams and taking action as I prayed to God to help me out. So I'm going, once I release my book, I'm gonna make sure to let you guys know, because it's a Christian, it's sort of as a Christian book, but it's for children. It's a fiction for children, upper teenagers than adults. Like Harry Potter. It's for middle schoolers too. It's for middle schoolers and above. So I'm really grateful for this opportunity, and I think it's all because of taking action for your dreams and being thankful to every person who's helped you along the way. And also, not only that, but trusting God. Trust more in God, and that He can help you out. Those are my 2 cents, and thank you for your support. Thank you. All right. Bye. Bye.